Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time. If you are new, we are back to watch another episode of Andor. This is season 2, episode 9. It is called Welcome to the Rebellion, and I am so sweaty. I just finished watching episode 8 maybe like 5 minutes ago, and I am drenched. Like, that entire episode gave me so much anxiety and so much emotions that I didn't realize until I got up. I walked around for a little bit to just clear my head, and I sat back down in my chair and I was like, ugh. I'm literally soaked right now, and it is a testament to how freaking good this show is. This might be maybe my favorite show of all time now. Last episode was, you could argue last episode is the literal peak of what Star Wars has ever attained. As much as I love the Jedi and lightsaber battles and, good versus evil, force fight, all that stuff, grand scale Star Wars, there's something about Andor that it's so clear this is the best Star Wars has ever been. Andor is better than the original trilogy, if we're being honest. If we're being real, in my personal opinion, Andor is better than A New Hope, it's better than Empire Strikes Back, and it's definitely better than Return of the Jedi. It is so goddamn good. And it is so good that it also kind of makes Rogue One on par or slightly better than some of the original trilogy. It's insane how much this show does to elevate that movie. That movie was already a banger. It was already incredible. But given that this show is so far above everything else, it just kind of pulls Rogue One up with it. Because you can't even, to an extent, you can't view them as different properties in a sense, because they become one cohesive thing by the end of it. And it's beautiful, and it's devastating, and it's, oh my god, it's god tier television, honestly. But yeah, last episode was real tough to watch. The Gormans massacred, and now we're gonna be diving into the aftermath of that. Yeah, before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the episode and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's jump into Season 2, Episode 9 of Andor.
He's been arrested.
Oh, the Gorman ambassador.
This is the Senate chamber. I have every right to be here. Will no one help me? Gorman is being slaughtered. It's my people today and yours tomorrow. Remember this day. Remember Gorman.
Have you seen the numbers? The Gorman dead? It's beyond belief.
Thousands.
Don't put on the Imperial news.
I've seen it. It's insane. At this point, anything is possible, but they've gone too far, and we all know it. We need to speak out. We need to stand up and speak the truth.
Yes.
We need an exit plan, and we need to make it now while we still have the time.
We have a plan. That's not the issue.
Then what is it?
I'm not going anywhere.
You should.
I have to stay. We have to buy time. We're not ready. Yavin isn't ready. We need to stall.
Yeah.
Work on the speech and be very careful. Senator Tone found a listening device in her office. And tell no one. Be ready to leave the moment you're done. And be very careful.
If she speaks, we need to be ready. So we're keeping you a journalist. These credentials will work inside, but they scan for weapons at the entrance. You'll want to hang on to this one. It's a surface pass. It's good all season.
I won't be needing it. I'm not coming back. I'm done after this.
Not quite.
What does that mean? Done? Done with what? With us? With all of it?
Yeah.
You'll know what it means.
You're tired. It's too much. It's too hard.
Okay, you
You
go
were a
witness
to
a
the Gorman
massacre.
massacre. One would think there'd be no stopping you. The senator you'll be saving is about to risk everything, putting a voice to the atrocity you just survived. Tell her you're done.
When have I not come through?
He's done everything that you've asked of him.
I need to start making my own decisions.
I thought that's what we were fighting for.
It's one of them. How many do they have in there? Just one? I mean, they're obviously listening to a lot of people. Luthen, brother, what's cracking?
How did you know I would be here?
He's got eyes
Erskine
everywhere.
so much works for me. He wanted to tell you himself, but here we are.
Since the wedding.
All this time?
Since the wedding.
Protected you in ways you'll never know.
Isn't that wonderfully cryptic?
Yeah.
Who else am I trusting that I shouldn't? Everyone?
Bail Organa's team is corrupted.
Which team is that?
The one that's taking you to Yavin after your speech. I don't know everything, Mon, but I know what I owe you.
You don't care about me.
You can't leave with Bale's people, and you can't tell anyone what I've just told you.
Okay.
Do you remember Take Elmer?
Yeah.
Banker.
Mm-hmm.
My childhood friend.
Yep, we killed that guy.
How quickly you decided he was a risk. How quickly all that
If you
happened.
go with Bale's plan, you'll be in a cell before sunset.
It makes me quite a risk, doesn't it? Right now, I'm more afraid of you.
Yeah, she's wondering, are you gonna have me killed?
I'm sending someone I trust, someone I know I can trust. You'll ask if he's alone. He will say, I have friends everywhere. I have friends everywhere. Those words.
I'm not sure I've felt this betrayed in my life, and I've had some experience. When did you start?
After the wedding.
Yeah.
2 years.
That's absurd.
I've tried to protect you.
And you failed.
No, you're still here. It's just like I'm so anxious for characters that I know live beyond today.
We get her out, she goes to Yavin and not you.
No Yavin for me.
There's still some bridges you haven't burned.
We'll take care of that today. I'm not finished yet.
They're gonna find you, Luthen.
You act as if we had a choice.
He is burning his future for this.
You appeared when I needed you. Aldani,
The Force willed it.
Narkina, Varix, Sinar, Mineral, Gorman. And here we are.
Ronnie Goo.
Good job.
Ronnie Goo.
Midrim network.
I see that, I just don't have a bay assigned for you.
Send it.
You'll have to float this morning. That's the best I can do today.
Those people are undercover.
There are rumors that prominent senators may try to challenge the imperial narrative on Gorman.
I've just been told the morning agenda is set. The chair has no intention of letting any of them take the floor.
And yet, Bail Organa's gonna weave some magic.
Don't worry about me. Once I get you started, I'll have my head down. Next year. Yeah.
Next year.
Take care of yourself, Bale.
That's so much time.
We do what we can. Tear the shit out of this place.
Damn right. Damn right.
Were we not warned? Were there not voices raising the alarm about Gorman long ago? As the threat grew...
The tracks were carefully laid.
Watch the door. I'll get the blasters.
What will you tell your people when it is one of your citizens who have been slaughtered?
One of Supervisor Jung's agents is calling from the Senate. She says it's urgent.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing? Who are you talking to?
It was work.
Show me that.
Brother. Ugh.
The senior senator, in the case of emergency, may yield the floor freely, without interruption, to another senior senator.
Here we go.
I am invoking Article 17252 and yielding the floor to the senior senator from Chandrila.
Shut down the Senate feed. Imperial authority.
Is this the guy in charge of shutting it down? God, it's so intense. So quiet.
I stand before you this morning with a heavy heart. Disagree as we might. I hope
He can't get in.
know me will vouch for my credibility in the days to come. I stand this morning with a difficult message. I believe we are in crisis. The distance between what is said and what is known to be true has become an abyss.
Facts. Oh my god, that is so real.
We know, we fixed it.
What? Open it.
You need the sequence key.
So let's have it.
We took it up to the security office yesterday.
Of all the things at risk, the loss of an objective
Gangsters, those two.
reality is perhaps the most dangerous.
Yes. God, this is so prevalent right now. This is so prevalent. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
I don't care if you have to cut power to the whole chamber. Get her off the air!
What took place yesterday, what happened yesterday on Gorman was unprovoked genocide. Yes, genocide. And that truth has been exiled from this chamber. And the monster screaming the loudest, the monster who will come for us all soon enough, is Emperor Palpatine.
Damn. She just got it off. They're calling her a traitor. But she finished the speech. God. She's so brave. Mon Mothma, what a gangster.
Senator.
I can't speak right now.
I was in Gorman yesterday.
I have friends everywhere.
He's the guy, Mon. He's your homie. Go with him.
Your cousin Belle is a friend.
Anyone could say that.
We're the last survivors of the raid on Albany. I know Luthen can be hard. But if he's right about this, you have no choice but to come with me.
You gotta trust him. This is crazy that this is the first time they're meeting. Oh my god.
I'll be right behind you.
Excuse us! The Senator has a very important meeting to get to. Who are you? We're here to help you.
She doesn't need...
Let's move ahead. Stand down, everyone! This is an ISB authorized arrest. Call your supervisor now.
She's a rebel spy!
Oh, Erskine. God damn.
We have no time to figure this out.
Jesus.
Go, I'll get there.
We need 3 minutes.
I'm not ISB.
Shut up!
No! Shut the f up! If you keep talking, we are gonna shoot you.
I've got this, go.
God, Erskine, you absolute gangster. I love you. Yeah, ditch that Senate cloak.
You killed that woman.
Yeah!
Put this on.
Of course he killed that woman. She's ISB.
I'm not sure I can do this.
Welcome to the rebellion.
What?
The loading dock.
Welcome to the rebellion. As if she hasn't been in it from the beginning. I absolutely love, again, that the Empire has no facial recognition. No one's checking security cams.
Seal it up! Lock it down! Where's Young's agent?
We're still trying.
She's super dead.
They've killed Young's agent.
You're goddamn right they did. Again, I'm so anxious for characters that I know will live. Hell yeah, dude, abandon this car. We're gonna steal it.
That's my driver.
Will you help?
No, he's an ISB plant.
What's his name?
What?
Name?
Cloris.
Cloris! Cloris! We found her! And who are you?
Oh, damn!
Hey, look at me! Hey, look at me. Give me your hand.
Time to fucking go, man. Bye-bye, Cloris. Bootlicker. This is the music at the end of episode 3 of season 1.
Colonel Yularen on line 3.
Yeah, that means you're fired. If Lauren's calling you personally, you're gonna die. Say goodbye to Coruscant.
Quit your moving about. Last call.
Hey, that's Jin's gun.
Once the duty officer has made inspection, everything that needs approval will be returned.
Is that the Morlana 1 security blaster?
Who belongs to this?
Melshi! The goat, Melshi. Ah, love Melshi. He's the best. Willman.
Trying to save the day.
He needs a real doctor.
Okay, gang gang. I'm glad Willman is still alive.
There's a ship waiting. They want her to make a speech. They want her coming in with a Yavin escort.
They want to rewrite the story.
Gotcha. She does give another speech in Rebels.
I'm not sure how to thank you.
Make it worth it.
Yeah. Make it count.
Careful. 1, 2.
I hope Willman doesn't die.
Hey, go with that.
I need him to recover. What's up, Mr. Groff?
Is it back? No. It's clean. He's young.
He's his nurse.
She survived the Gorman.
His girlfriend?
She'll fit right in.
We are not going to lock this in, any of this. That's the plan. Gold Squadron will deliver the Senator to Yavin. She's making a speech.
Gold Squadron,
Moving the
baby.
forecast as far as possible.
There's a dead KX unit backed up inside.
KX droid?
I think we got all the pieces.
Reprogram it, baby. It will become our best friend. Hey, baby.
I'm done, Biggs.
You can't be done.
I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. I've done what I can. And I've done a lot. But this, right here.
I've given everything. Not everything.
I want to be with you.
Not yet. She's about to break his heart, isn't she?
We'll find some place quiet. There's still places to go to.
Oh no, she's gonna break his heart.
The only special thing about me is luck. And I've overplayed my hand already.
The Force is with you.
Nothing's worth more than this. I mean it.
You are one with the Force, and the Force is with you. Did she leave?
Biggs.
She left. Because this is where you have to be.
You're sleeping now. You look so peaceful.
Oh man, don't make me cry.
I have to leave. I have to go away. I'm not sure where or for how long. I just know that I can't stay here with you now. Believe what you said. I can't be the reason you leave here. If you ever give this up for me, I'd never forgive myself. We have to win. We have to beat them.
In order to win, you gotta give up everything.
And I believe you have purpose in making that happen. I need to believe that. So I'm choosing for the both of us. I'm choosing the rebellion.
The outbound! The transport! Where are they? Everything is leaving went this morning!
But when it's done, it's over. And we've won. We can do all the things we ever wanted.
Oh God,
Everything we know we've missed. I'll find you.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Why you gotta do this to me?
Captain Andor, they were looking for you. They're getting ready to power up the droid we brought in. The KX unit?
Oh my God.
So,
Jesus Christ.
it either works or it doesn't. We can tweak endlessly once it's stable. It's really just a question of whether the cortex swap is rejected or not. You may wish to take a step back.
Turn it on.
I'm not sure that's safe.
Hit the switch.
Very well. Three. 2. 1.
Jeez, that is a horrific sound.
Hello.
Hey, bestie.
If I've offended you, I apologize. If not, I'd appreciate you pointing that elsewhere.
New bestie acquired. Oh my God. Whew. Just when I thought this show could not rip my heart out any more than it already has, I don't know why, I don't know why that in particular hit me so hard. Bix giving up Cassian because she knows if she stayed with him, he would give up the rebellion, and the rebellion is more important. Like, when she's talking to him before, when she says, if I'm gonna give up everything, I want to win. And now she has realized that if we are gonna win, she has to give up everything. It's like, oh my God. Like, one, has this woman not been through enough? Like, the absolute strength that it takes for her to make that decision is insane. Like, oh my God. And it, wondering why Cassian is so bitter at the start of Rogue One. And it's because he's lost everything. He's lost everything for this fight. And she says, when it's over and we've won, I will find you. And she won't. They're never going to see each other again. And it's just... God dang it, dude. I don't even know why like that is hitting me so hard. But it is. Because he dies. He dies on the beach of Scarif. Probably thinking about Bix. Thinking like, I'm never going to get to see her again. Oh my god. I need to... Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about something that's not as emotional. Let's talk about Mon Mothma. Let's talk about Mon Mothma. So, Mon Mothma does probably the bravest thing, maybe the second bravest thing I've seen in this show, in this episode. I think maybe what Bix did was equally brave, but Mon Mothma, one of the few people standing up for what is right. She fully recognizes when she gives this speech, like, her life is at risk. She can no longer just be the senator anymore. She is now the face of the rebellion. So I know, I'm really curious, like, I really want to know what her daughter and her husband, like, what their reactions to that speech were. I imagine her daughter's reaction is probably like, ugh, like my mom. I can't believe, like, she's probably disgusted that Mon Mothma, you know, did this, and that she believes these things, because her daughter's an imperial bootlicker, you know, conservative youth to their core. So she's probably disgusted and ashamed to be associated with that woman. I'm curious about her husband, though. Like, he, as much as they had an arranged marriage and he was kind of an asshole in season 1, well, not kind of an asshole, really an asshole in season 1, season 2, he felt very different, and he felt a little bit more her partner than last season. You know, maybe not, you know, aligning with her ideals, but, like, to an extent, he had her back through a lot of stuff, and was just kind of with her. And I think I don't know if they made, if that was like an active like choice that they made. You know, they were like, hey, we want to make him a little bit more sympathetic than last season, and not quite as much of a dick, but you know, he seemed like more on her team than last season. So I'm really curious just to see like what their reactions were to that. But yeah, Mon Mothma makes an incredibly brave choice to make this speech. Shouts out to Bail Organa for getting her out on the floor. Shouts out to Erskine for, you know, covering for her and shooting that ISB agent. You know, shout out. Well, actually, he didn't even shoot her. He just said she's a rebel, and then Cassian shot her. But even before all the crying happened, Mon Mothma's speech was so good, and it felt so poignant to today's political climate. You know, you could apply that to international politics, especially with the connection to a massacre. You know, you could apply that to, like, the Israeli-Palestine conflict. You could apply that to Russia-Ukraine. You could apply that to a lot of things and do that. But I felt it was most applicable to the current political climate in the United States. Especially, you know, she's saying, like, the gulf between what is being said and what we know to be true is an abyss. Like, the farther we get from the truth and the closer we get to just screaming lies, we are losing our democracy. We are losing everything. And that is so poignant because if you're new here, if you're a new viewer here, I am very much not a fan of the current administration in the United States. I am very left-leaning politically. I think Republicans suck. Like, they're the worst. And the political, I mean, there are some everyday normal people Republicans that are fine. But the political Republicans, the ones that are in office, are the most scum of the earth hive of villainy you have ever encountered. And like, I don't know if you don't live in the United States and you're unfamiliar, a key point and a key tactic of the Republican administration, the Republican presidency, is for them to just spew lies. Like, lies that are easily disproved. Like, things that everybody else in the entire world knows to be wrong and knows to be a lie. And yet that administration will just spew it. They'll just be like, lie, lie, lie. They'll just, like a shotgun full of lies. And they just expect people to believe them. And they're like, hey, if we just lie enough, people will start to think this is true. Like, you could, even the most, like, recent, there was a guy that was deported from the United States to Venezuelan or wherever the prison is. Like, he wasn't just deported; he was sent to a prison, and the reasoning behind his deportation and imprisonment was that he was an MS-13 agent, part of that cartel, and they pull up this picture of like the tattoos on his hands, and they're like, that means MS-13, and it's like, okay, like how do you make that decision? Like, is that even true? Like, they literally just put the numbers MS-13 like on the picture above the symbols to be like, that's what that means. And it's like, is there any proof that that is true? Like, this person wasn't given due process at all. They were just deported. The president, Donald Trump, the president, is literally being like, it says MS-13 on the picture. Like, he literally believes that the numbers that they, superimposed on the picture to be like, this is what that means. He literally thinks those numbers were tattooed on the man's hands, being like, it's clear as day, MS-13. And it's like, they just lie. Like, they just spew lies. Like, an event can happen in politics. Like, a cultural event will happen, and they'll straight up just be like, yeah, this is what that means. And they just get away with it. They'll be like, yeah, vaccines cause autism, don't do vaccines anymore. And it's like, no. Like, you can't just do that. Like, and then they'll just blatantly disregard the Constitution. And federal judges are like, you can't do that. And they're like, actually, we don't care what you say. And it's like, the three branches of government. Like, you're literally breaking the law, and you don't care, and your political base doesn't care, because all you do is spew lies. Like, it brings you back to season 1 with Nemec and his manifesto, where he's like, the amount of atrocities outpace, how quickly we can keep up with them. Like, that is the whole thing. If they just continue and continue and continue to have these disasters and political, fumbles, and if they just continue to spit lies everywhere, eventually we can't focus on one of them because the next lie happened, and it's like, we have to address that now, and it's like, oh my god, it is so infuriating. Like, it is baffling, because the entire rest of the world understands that this is a lie, that these are atrocities that our government is committing, and like, half of our nation is just insane. Look, it's baffling. It's legitimately baffling. And so Mon Mothma's speech hits so hard, where she's like, how are we letting these lies be spewed? How have we lost ourselves? And then, she takes it a step further, and she's like, I am placing the blame squarely on Emperor Palpatine. And it's like, oh my god. Like, and then they cut her off. But like, directly accusing the Emperor, Darth Sidious, of being a war criminal and a tyrant is like, you know, the easiest way to get murdered. Like that is you know, a quick slide to death. And so like, and she knows all of this and she still gives the speech, and it's so brave. And then Cassian gets her out, kills multiple people along the way. And she just has to like, she's kind of thrown into the other side of the rebellion. Like she's been in the rebellion and funding the rebellion this whole time, but she hasn't ever been part of like the visceral side of the rebellion, the like nitty gritty side of the rebellion where people die in front of you. And so Cassian's shooting people. Cassian kills her driver, and she's just like, oh my god. Like she's shocked and horrified, and he's like, welcome to the rebellion. And it's like, Jesus Christ. And it's oh my god, it's insane. And Willman lived, goat. Love that. Luthen is alive still. He's absolutely gonna die in the next 3 episodes. Like there's no way he lives. His little talk with Cassian, where Cassian is like, hey man, you can come to Yavin. There are still a couple bridges you haven't burned. Like giving him an out to be like, hey, your character can survive. And Luthen is like, nah man, I can't leave. Like I'm still a part of this. I still have a role to play here. Knowing, like, Luthen knows full well, like, he is not making it to the end of this. Like, that's crazy. And Cassian kind of having to accept his death as well. And it's just like, there's so many things going on. And he's like, hey, I'm done. I'm done with this. As soon as I get back, me and Bix, we're leaving. And he makes it back. And Bix knows. She's like, if I stay with him, he will leave. You know, it brings me back to Obi-Wan and Bo-Katan's sister, where he tells her, if you would have said the word, I would have left the Jedi Order for you. And she says, I know. And that's why she didn't do it, because she knew he would leave for her. And Bix knows that Cassian would give up the rebellion for her. And it's too important. Like, they have both lost too much for him to stop now. Like, it's the cause in the rebellion is too important, and he is too important, too integral to the rebellion, to give up. And something I think I feel like she knows, like, hey, the Force is willing this to happen. Like, I am not going to interfere. Like, we've seen that she kind of has this spiritual belief up to this point, after the interaction with that lady, of like knowing Cassian has a destiny and the Force is putting him on this track, and she knows she has to leave. And it's so heartbreaking seeing her be like, I will find you, and knowing that's never gonna happen, because, you know, the next 3 episodes happen and then it leads right into Rogue One, and he dies at the end of that movie. And it's just like, oh my god, it is probably the most heartbreaking. I don't even know why. Like, that might have made me cry more than the end of season 1, which is kind of insane. That's legitimately, I don't know why that hit me so hard. Like, hit me like a truck. Oh my god. There's so, like, this arc is the best 3 episodes of television I've ever seen. Like, this arc solidified Andor as my favorite TV show of all time. Like, best show I've ever seen in my life. Part of that comes from me just being a Star Wars fan and enjoying that. But then, like, even if I wasn't a Star Wars fan, I still feel like this would be one of the best shows ever made. It's such a crime that Tony Gilroy is not doing any more Star Wars stuff after this. Like, brother, please. Brother, please. I'm begging you. Like, I need you here. Oh, God. Bless up to Gary Whitta. Bless up to Tony Gilroy. Bless up to everybody involved in Rogue One for making this show be a priority and have it be like the best written, best acted, most heartbreaking thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, holy shit, dude. I don't even know how to explain it. It's so good. But then, yeah, we end the episode with them waking up, K2SO, and hearing Alan Tudyk's voice. Oh, God, I love it. It's so perfect. I imagine the next 3 episodes are going to be chock full of buddy cop energy. Of those two just getting to know each other. And then, you know, the more we get to know K2SO, it's just going to shatter our hearts even more when he dies in Rogue One. And then I feel like after the season ends, I'm going to have to do a rewatch of Rogue One and watch it on the channel with you guys, because this show completely recontextualizes everything. Like, it's just, man, it is brilliant TV, honestly. But I think I'm all out of words and all out of emotions. I'm just like, last episode left me just drenched in sweat, like just fully wet everywhere. In this episode, I cried out all that liquid, so now I'm all dry. My eyes are like, I don't even know. Like, my sinuses, I had to go blow my nose. I was just like, like basically drooling. You know, it was a disaster. I had to take a minute to recompose myself because I was straight up bawling as I started this discussion. But yeah. If you know me in real life, no, you don't. Do you know how interesting it is when people I know in real life ask me about my YouTube channel, and they like will watch a video or something, or they'll see a thumbnail and they'll be like, "You're crying to Star Wars?" And it's like, yeah, I am, okay? This is really sad. But, geez, man, I wish these episodes came out one a week, but also, like, I appreciate the 3 in 1 week, because I feel like they tied really well together. But, man, God, this show's incredible. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm very curious to see how you feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the episode and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.